Hello, welcome back to Josh Delozier Investments. Today I'm breaking down the 15 rules of negotiation using the tips method, tactics, insights, preparation, and strategy. Whether you're negotiating for a deal, a job, or the next big investment, these rules will give you the edge you need to win more and build lasting relationships. Also, check out this book if you get time. LinkedIn, great way to network with other professionals. So check it out if you get time. It's written by Omar Garriott and Jeremy Schiffling. So it's a book you should pick up. It's on my website at joshdelozierinvestments.com. So check it out if you get the chance. I give that book a solid 9 out of 10. It's a great way to do a deep dive into the LinkedIn platform. Now let's go ahead and dive into this week's video. Everything is negotiable is the first thing we're going to talk about. Never assume something is set in stone. If you don't ask, you don't know. Always ask for what you want. That's very important. That's the very first thing you should learn. Always ask, and that's the only way you can get what you want to start with. Second, don't narrow to one issue. Expand the conversation. The more issues on the table, the more room for creative solutions. When negotiating, it's important to see if you can get a better deal by including more options. If you are buying something, see what the best offer is. If buying twice as much, or buying an entire package, or creating your own package. Just continue to ask and renegotiate as many times as you need. Never accept the first offer. The first offer is rarely the best. Counter, clarify, and explore alternatives. Never be afraid to shop around. You can always come back. Next, never make the first offer if you can avoid it. Let the other side reveal their positions first. It gives you valuable information to work with. This is a big one for me. It's extremely important to hear the best price first so you do not overpay. Plus, you can get more information about what you're purchasing as well as why they are selling. Always ask follow-up questions. I always have a list prepared of questions that I want answered, that I need to have answered before I buy something or enter a negotiation on any investment. And that there is a big key to victory, and it will make you extremely successful just by being prepared. The most important thing to remember, the more prepared you are, the more money you're going to make, and the better you'll be at negotiating. Next, always get something in return. Never give away a concession for free. Every time you give something, it should be matched by a get. You never want to leave nothing on the table or just give something away. The whole point is to win, and come out ahead and get the best deal possible. Next, master your emotions. Negotiation is emotional, not just logical. Stay calm and read the other side's feelings. And, always paying attention to what they say and why they're selling something. Extremely important. Always highlight what they are, what they are getting back in return. It's not just what you want. Focus on what matters to them. Offering win-wins is an excellent way for both sides to be happy with the deal. Next, be genuine. Always be genuine. That's a huge thing. It's very important that when you have a lot of trust during negotiations. Extremely important. Build likability and trust. People say yes to those they like and trust. Be authentic, respectful, and honest. It's a real big thing. Next, we've got understand their why. Ask questions. Understand not just what they want, but why they want it. This leads to creative win-win outcomes, and you can understand that person a lot better. Understanding the person you're negotiating with is the key. Always be flexible. Show openness to different solutions. Being rigid kills deals. Flexibility creates value. Keep an open mind. When someone brings a new investment to me, I never say no. I will take a week or so to see how I can make money off that deal that they offered me. More importantly, I have no money tied up in this new investment to start with. It's whatever I can do with my network to see how much money I can personally make. So really the only expense I have is the time I have tied up trying to resell the investment. This is a key strategy to success. Speaking with other entrepreneurs about what you have for sale, as well as find out what they have for sale. This means you'll always get the best prices and potentially make a nice sale from the deals that come your way. And number 10, aim for a true agreement, not just yes. When both sides say that's right, you found common ground. Always work on your vocabulary. You want clarity in your message. Try to be exact. Use words that have positive impact. Remembering names. Words like because. Explaining, why this is important. Exactly is another important word. It's powerful words because both of you, have a meeting point. And that's what you're going for, is both sides to agree at the exact same point. And everyone's happy. Prepare in advance. Information is power. Research the market, the other party, and your own goals before you sit down and negotiate. Like I said before, I always write everything down so I get exactly what I want. Also, when your goals are clearly defined, you will make more money. You are deciding the terms, not the other person. So that's very key, that you get what you want, or you're really defeating the point of negotiating. Being prepared is a big plus and something everyone should do. That's really can't stress that enough. Next, know your reserve point. Decide your walking away point ahead of time and never reveal it. All your leverage depends on this. Next, develop alternatives. Have a backup plan. The stronger your alternatives, the stronger your position at the table. Consider the whole deal. You got to look at the aspect, the price, look at the full package, terms, timing, extras, and future opportunities. Next, you got to always remember that always factor in the other side needs to sell. Do they have deadlines? Always take everything into account. Next, stay at the table. Don't walk away too soon. Sometimes the best deals happen after setbacks or deadlines. And the bonus is time on your side. Be strategic about when you negotiate. Sometimes waiting or moving quickly can tip the scales in your favor. So that's extremely important. So we take a quick recap right here. You've got tactics. You ask for more than just price, maybe repairs, closing costs, and a flexible timeline. Insights, listen and learn the seller's needs. A quick close because they're relocating. Preparation, you research the neighborhood, have a backup property in mind just in case that one doesn't work out. Strategy, always stay patient. Make small concessions only when you get something in return. And keep the conversation going until both sides reach the that's right point. You have a meeting of the minds. You master these 15 rules and you'll negotiate with confidence, clarity, and results. For more tips on investing, negotiation, and building wealth, hit subscribe and like and share this video. Drop your favorite negotiation tactic in the comments below. Appreciate everyone watching this video. We'll make another video next week. I'll see you all next time.